California, unfortunately, we are ground zero in many respects for the battle over the right to keep and bear arms. Ever since the Supreme Court in 2008 and 2010 affirmed that the Second Amendment does protect a fundamental individual right to keep and bear arms, the gun ban lobby has been working very hard to try and restrict the application of those opinions, those decisions, and limit them as much as they possibly can so that they protect very, very little. They want to make those two opinions from the Supreme Court mean as little as possible and protect as little as possible so that they can ban as much as possible. And in California, they are working at every level of government, the state level, local level, regulatory agencies, to try and pass ill-conceived gun control or ordinances or gun ban laws that are designed to restrict or eliminate our ability to choose to own a gun to defend ourselves or our families. The state legislature, as it's currently comprised, never met a gun control law it didn't like. It will pass almost anything that gets proposed, and we have to work very, very hard to try and stop some of those things from getting passed into law.
As a lobbyist for the CRPA, I advocate on behalf of our members, which includes things like talking to legislators, asking for members to carry bills on our behalf, to either co-sponsor them on behalf of CRPA and NRA, and sponsor legislation that we want to see passed. We also try to mobilize our members, which are very good about responding to email alerts that we send out so that we can have our members call and either oppose and support bills. That's very effective. So I'm always pleased to see the response from the membership. They're the key part to this whole operation.
CRPA is working closely with our partners at the NRA and other like-minded self-defense civil rights advocacy groups to try and protect the right to keep and bear arms in the state of California. We don't win everything, we don't win every battle, but we certainly would be in a lot worse shape in this state were it not for the CRPA and the work that the CRPA does with the NRA. Because we have a national Second Amendment right as recognized by the Supreme Court, cases in other parts of the country can have a big impact on what laws can be passed in California. So CRPA's efforts through the CRPA Foundation and through amicus briefs in other states really are going a long way to fight back against some of these laws that are being passed in California and across the country that take away our right to choose to own a firearm for self-defense or for sport or for hunting. It's not just about keeping arms in your home. Really, a robust Second Amendment has to include the right to bear arms to defend yourself in the public, where most of the crimes are committed and where most often people become victims of crime and need that ability to be able to defend themselves.
Programs are important to the California Rifle Pistol Association because it's how we deliver what our members and the people of California need. We have to remember there's almost 39 million people in California, and of those, roughly 25% of them own firearms. But many of them don't have a way to access that shooting sport or that activity. It's through our programs that we're able to deliver the access points to take part in various activities, from cowboy shooting to hunting to people that just want to know how to take care of their firearms.
One of the things we really are focusing on more lately is junior shooters and family events. Because getting out in the great outdoors, whether you're hunting or going to the range and having fun target shooting, that's something that the whole family really can enjoy. It teaches responsibility, it teaches safety. When people get to the range and they realize how much fun it can be, they're hooked. They come back again, they want to bring everybody in their family, where they want to bring their friends. CRPA wants to be a leader in California in planting that seed in people's lives, so that they become more involved and they get their families involved and they have these events at the range or in the field or just enjoying the shooting sport and the great outdoors. I see the CRPA becoming one of the primary associations in the country that makes it possible for us to preserve that heritage, that ability to choose to own a gun, that freedom to choose to own a gun. The CRPA can be on the front lines of that fight as long as we have the support of gun owners as members or donors and participants in those shooting events. And I can see the CRPA growing in size and putting on more events and having more participation and more power in Sacramento by having more people involved in supporting it.